Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Monmouth Park here on Saturday. It is the 25th of May 2024. Going to look to feature the 7th race from Monmouth, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it, around the world. Let's look at the 7th race of Monmouth, which is a good one. It is the Cliffhanger Stakes. It's going for a purse of $100,000, race for 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 9 horses going 1,700 meters or a mile 16th on the Monmouth turf course. Rails are up at 12 feet. My top selection here, I'm going to go with the number 5 horse, Data Man. I'm going to go 5724 in the superfecta. 5724 super. Top selection of 5 horse, Data Man. There's 4-year-old gelding by Tappet here. Grand Motion trains Jorge Ruiz, who's having a very good, few weeks it seems, gets the mount. The horse's most recent ad came to Henry Clark at Laurel, 1 mile on the 20th of April. He won by 1 1/4 lengths that day, and he only had 3 other rivals that day. But first off the bench, he sat back early. He was a little bit wide, but he had the turn of foot to win. He ran a career best 94 buyer to his 4-year-old debut. That was a very good race. I think coming here, a little step up in class. I think he could get a trip to win. Also, last time out was first time older horses. 2 back in the Jockey Club Derby at Aqueduct, a very sloppy main track, a mile and a quarter off the turf on the 7th of October. He finished 4th by 4 lengths that day, and he didn't get out of the gate so clearly. And, I just don't think he liked the very sloppy going. It wasn't his day to win. And then the Virginia Derby at Colonial, mile 8th, 9th of September. He finished 5th by 4 1/4 lengths that day. And again that day, he just sat back early. He moved a little bit late, but he needs something more. And then the Bald Eagle Derby at Laurel, mile 3/16 on the lawn. He won by 3/4 length. He had a dream tracking trip. He quickened up nicely, and he went away with it. I thought that was a very strong run, setting some good fractions on the front end there. He won on dirt before that Delaware quite nicely off a long refreshing by a dozen. But back to stakes quality horses. He's always run these bang-up races. Back to older horses also. I'm going to give him a shot on the ticket. I think the 7 horse here, who is Forever Super for Daniel Centeno and Michael Trombetta. He ran in that same Henry Clark last time out and ran a decent 3rd place finish. He was just a little bit flat late and also had a bit of a trouble trip in the lane, but he got around the race course well. Prior to that, in the Tampa Turf Classic Florida Series Sire Stakes in late March at Tampa, mile 8th on the lawn, he won by 1 1/4 lengths, and off the bench, he had a dream dragging trip, and he was a little bit wide, but he really got the job done going away. Very nice run. And then the Sunshine Million Turf at Goldstream over the mile 16th, he won by a length, and again, a good tracking trip got him the job done. His races here at Monmouth over the summer weren't bad at all. He's 4 for 2 on this turf course. He's the winner of his last 2, actually, locally on this turf course quite easily. He could win. I'll use him on the pick 4, and even the 2 horses there, no words for Chuck Spina and Jaime Torres. His race in the at Laurel in the fall wasn't bad at all. He is coming off a bench, but Chuck Spina has very good numbers with these kind of horses, 24%, and winners of the last start, 36% with the 14%, with 14 runners, so it's not a lot, but they really do run these terrific races. Back to this turf course, his horse had success, back to facing open company against where he was previously facing Jersey Breds. I'll give him a shot here at 6-1 to possibly upset in the late pick 4 that begins with this race. But to recount my selection for the 7th now from Monmouth, it is the Cliffhanger. We're going to take the 5 horse Data Man, give kudos to the 7 horse Forever Super, and the 2 horse There Are No Words, 5724 Super, 572 in the multi-race. So good luck to him. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck.